Hi, my name is Maya J. Pinson, and today I'm here to chat with a few of the cast members of My Private Line to God. Today I have Kevin with me. Kevin, would you like to introduce yourself?
Absolutely. I'm Kevin Little. I'm playing Calvin Nelson on the film My Private Line to God.
Nice. So, Kevin, who is Calvin Nelson, and how did you feel when you were informed that you got the role?
Calvin Nelson reminds me a lot of myself. He's a God fearing man, he's mild mannered, and he'll do anything for his daughter. I'm a girl dad myself. I have two daughters, so I can relate to Calvin in a lot of ways. He's very mature, very laid back type of guy. Reminds me a lot of myself. So that's who Calvin Nelson is.
Okay. So you say that Calvin's a God-fearing man. Were there any times during filming that you felt like you had enough of the way your wife treated you? And if so, how did God get you through that?
Interesting question. Yes. Yeah, my wife in the film, she's, a little rough around the edges. So in the film, we did have some moments, where she can be kind of hard to deal with in a sense. And, I'm like the opposite of her. So, yeah, that's a few scenes where her character comes off as hard to deal with. But Calvin has a lot of restraint. Once again, remind me of myself. I have a lot of restraint, a lot of patience. So he deals with it. But sometimes, in some of those scenes, I kind of like wanted to say something else off script, respectful stuff, of course, but to like give it back to her. But that's not Calvin. He's mild mannered until he's pushed totally over that edge, and you put his back against the wall, and you have no choice but to unleash. So, yeah.
Okay. How do you think the audience is going to connect with the storyline of My Private Line to God?
I think the audience will love it because I understand how people love heartfelt stories, and those type movies always have good, feedback, and always, they wind up being, big movies basically. So I feel like the audience definitely gonna embrace this movie. They're gonna fall in love with it. Minute by minute, from start to finish, they're gonna relate to it in a sense on both sides. You're gonna have some people that may relate to Janice, some people that may relate to Calvin, and the kids that can relate to Joy. So I feel like everybody's gonna have something in this film that they can take, relate to, and basically enjoy.
Nice.
Yeah.
So those are all the questions I have for you today. Would you like to ask me anything?
Sure. You're in the movie as well. You play my sister,
Yes.
sis. What do you take from that role, and do you enjoy playing that role?
So in the movie, I play the role of Auntie Kay, your little sister.
Yeah.
In the scene that I was in, I noticed that there was some tension between you and your wife,
Yes.
and being a family member, but not the immediate family, like within the same household, under the same roof, I can see that there's tension, but from an outsider's perspective, I don't really know how much of a role God plays into your relationship.
Right.
But growing up with you, you're my brother.
Right.
I know that we were raised in a God-fearing house and
Absolutely.
super religious. So I trust and believe that whatever's going on is
Right.
handled well, at least on your part.
Exactly.
And I subconsciously, as Auntie Kay, just pray that the strong faith that you and I both have, is passed down along to Joy,
Yes.
which we do get to see in the movie. So
Absolutely.
it does mean a lot to me,
Yeah.
seeing that there's some tension, but with my faith that I know for sure that God is
Right.
guiding you down the right path
Absolutely.
and helping you handle all these situations,
Right.
and that is get passed down to Joy.
Absolutely. I like that answer. It's like know your brother well enough that you trust he's going to make the right decision.
Definitely.
And yeah, even though you sense that tension, you kind of stay out of it. Yeah, I like that.
Well, thank you for coming to chat with me.
Thank you. Appreciate it.